She's that woman. This is the shit that nobody else would probably have the guts to do. Rock is always having to make the decisions that nobody else wants to make.
Could you do that? Huh? Could you carry that nigga? Because that's the job. That's what I do.
You don't have to relate to her being a queen pin, but you can find things about her that you tap into.
You gonna do whatever you gotta do to protect your child, Ju. Even if it means risking everything.
She's also a mother. She's vulnerable. She's a dreamer. There's certain light qualities that I wanted to tap into. You know, just see my inbox of women who say that I make them feel powerful and Rock makes me feel like I'm that girl, and the shit like that means something.
I ain't got shit to prove to you or nobody else. I'm me.
Southside.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love power, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Like the video and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now today, when we're talking about Power Book 3 Raising Kanan Season 3, what's next for your girl Rock? Yes, we're going to talk about Rock. I dropped the Kanan video, the what's next video for him yesterday, so check that out if you have not seen it. Also, check out my last few videos. I dropped the BMF documentary, Blowing Money Fast, episode 5 review. And if you're a fan of Bel-Air, make sure you check out that Bel-Air season 2 exclusive picks and description breakdown video that I dropped last week. We're going to continue to get ready for the next upcoming season of all these new shows, which will be coming in 2023. It's going to be a lot of shows coming our way, and I cannot wait to see them. But let's talk about your girl Rock. She got a lot on her plate. In season 2, we saw her game plan pretty much just crumble. I mean, she had it all figured out at the end of season 1, but in season 2, things did not go the way Rock wanted it to go, especially by the end of the season. We know she tried to set up shop with the Italians. That did not go as planned. We also know she had things going on with Joaquin and Juliana. That went sideways as well, because we know Juliana, she made a deal with Abraham and Tremont, and now Rock has to find a new plug. We know she went to war with the Italians as well, and some bodies did get dropped off. Not none of the main bodies, but bodies still dropped, and y'all know Rock wants payback. But we know she started a new alliance with your boy Unique. Unique helped save the day in the season finale, and he's like, look, it's Southside. You know what I'm saying? We going up against everybody. We stick together no matter what. Even though we had our issues in the past, we got to stick together. We got to take these guys out because that's what we do. So in season 3, we will see that new alliance between Rock and Unique at a whole new level. I can't wait to see it. But we know every time Rock does anything, it's always some problems. And I will say this. The first thing that Rock needs to do in season 3 is fix the relationship that she has with Kanan. They need to have that sit down, because we know at the end of the season finale, Kanan and Detective Howard, they pulled up because they wanted to have a conversation with Rock. And once they pulled up to that scene, they already knew it was a lot of bodies that got dropped off. That's going to be a hell of a conversation. But she needs to sit down with Detective Howard and her son. They need to figure out what they need to do as far as Detective Burke. And Rock really needs to stop lying to Kanan. I know she tried to protect her lie, but Kanan already knew the truth. I mean, that's the sad part. She continued to lie to this dude, and the whole time he knows that you're lying to him. He knows what time it is. He's not stupid. He figured it out already. And as I told you guys in the Kanan video, I can understand Rock not wanting this to get out, because she doesn't want people knowing that she messed around with a cop, because people will label her as a snitch. So she don't want that happening at all. And speaking of snitches, Rock has to remember one thing, and that is Scrappy's mom is still out there. You know what I'm saying? She's still out there, and she told Kanan that Rock better do something about it, because if she doesn't, she will. So what do y'all think about that? Do y'all think Scrappy's mom is going to pop back up? I thought she would have popped back up in the season finale, but it was a lot going on. I would not be surprised if that was not the last time we saw her. I think she's definitely going to pop up and have some, some questions, or maybe not even more questions. She's going to have some actions for Rock. So hopefully Rock handles that whole situation with Scrappy's mom very, very soon. But besides all that, Rock doesn't want this whole, stuff getting out with Detective Howard. That's something that she's going to have to discuss with her family. And, I know Unique may be upset about that as well if he finds out. So Rock needs to figure those things out. But as I told you guys in the Kanan video, it's bigger issues for Rock. She has to figure out what she's going to do with these Italians. She has to figure out what she's going to do with this whole Juliana thing, finding a new plug. It's a lot on her plate. Ain't no time to be worrying about all these family issues. You gotta handle that quickly. So hopefully Rock repairs the relationship that she used to have with her son Kanan. That needs to be handled. I believe Kanan will step up to the plate in season 3, and Rock is going to have to be there in order for him to go to that next level. I also told you guys, Rock finding this new plug, most likely it could be Dean. I mean, who really knows? Could she be going back to Dean? That is still a question mark. We know Dean and Rock did not end on the best note. Dean and Unique did not end on the best note. But we know based on pictures and predictions, as we talked about a few weeks back, it's a high chance that Ronnie, Unique's brother, will be doing business with Dean. And if that is the case, that means most likely Rock and Unique may have to go through Ronnie in order to get that plug. And that's if they want to use Dean, which at the end of the day, it seems like that might be the case. I guess we're going to wait and find out and see what's going to happen. But a lot of you guys was talking about how Ronnie and Unique may be a huge influence to Kanan. I mean, that's something that we have not seen. I told you guys that I believe that Kanan and Unique would definitely have some scenes together, and we will see a bond between the two. But when it comes to Ronnie, that is still a question mark because we don't know everything about him. We know he's going to have a lot bottled up inside, and eventually he's going to snap, right? And I'm going to tell you right now, I don't think Ronnie is going to be so willing to just work with Rock based on how Rock operates. See, Unique and Rock will be good. They know how each other operate. They know each other. They've been working with each other, for a while now. They understand each other a little bit more, right? But Ronnie coming into the picture, that may change things up. He may not like some of the things that Rock is doing. And of course, he's going to question those things, which at the end of the day is going to cause some friction within the organization. And that is something that it cannot afford to really be doing right now, seeing that Rock wants to get payback on the Italians and most likely get payback on Juliana. And that's one thing that I think we're going to see in season 3. Rock ain't forgot. The last thing that you need to be doing is trying to finish her off, and you don't finish the job. The Italians did not finish the job, right? And that's a huge mistake. So we know in season 3, she's going to come full force. And this time around, she will finish off those Italians that came at her. And it's not going to be pretty. Sal Buscemi believes that he has everything under control, but he has a lot of different issues because we know Stefano, the real boss, he doesn't really like Sal Buscemi like that anyway. And he told Sal, if you're going to handle this whole Rock thing, I need you to handle it completely and get it out of town. But Sal Buscemi did not handle it completely. He screwed up the job. So, of course, we know Stefano's going to have some issues with that. So that means Sal Buscemi will have some issues with him. And that's the last thing that he wants, right? He don't want the head boss coming at him. And that's probably going to happen in this next upcoming season. But besides that, we know Rock most likely will get payback on everybody. We know Juliana, in that whole Tremont move that she did, she really thought she had the one-up on Rock, which as of right now she does, but she has to be ready for the consequences. I'm expecting them to build up Juliana's character even more in season 3. They're going to show us that she's dangerous because she did mention that she is dangerous as well after Joaquin told her that Rock is dangerous. So we can expect to see more of a build-up of Juliana's character arc and, some of the things that she's going to be doing. But she will suffer. Trust me. She's going to pay for those actions that she did. Those consequences are coming. Rock is not just going to sit back and allow her to do what she did and nothing happens. But overall, in season 3, Rock really needs to fix her family, fix the relationship that she has with her son, get this organization back on track and figure out what's the next move. Figure out what they need to do with Detective Burke, and hopefully everything can go as planned. She has to actually listen to her family because we know Marvin warned her. Lulu warned her about the actions that she committed in season 2. Rock didn't want to listen. Rock wanted to do things her way, and we saw what happened when she was doing things her way. Even though Marvin, he did, kind of mess the Italian thing up, it was still dangerous going out there messing with them in the first place. That was not a move that probably needed to happen, and now these are the consequences. So what's next for your girl Rock? Will this new alliance with Unique work? Hopefully it does. I just think Unique's family, Ronnie, may cause some issues, and that is an issue that they need to fix quickly, especially if they plan on taking down the Italians and figuring out this whole thing with Juliana and Tremont. it's going to be a dangerous thing coming to season 3. And I'm expecting Kanan to be the one that's going to step up to the plate, that's going to come and, learn from what his mom taught him. And hopefully this time around, it will actually work. But we going to see. And hopefully the whole thing with Lulu, that is squashed and fixed, because we know Lulu is still in his feelings based on what happened. And that needs to be handled quickly as possible as well. And it will be crazy if Unique does end up clapping Rock's cheeks and Kanan finds out. I already know he gonna be pissed off about that. I just got that funny feeling that whole relationship between Unique and Rock will be very interesting. And of course, it was hints that something may happen in season 3. But I want to thank you guys once again for all the love, all the support. Happy holidays, and I will catch y'all on the next one. But let me get up on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.